Are you worried about the health of your fish, especially in this transitional season where winter is approaching gradually and slowly? There is a lot of difference between the temperature of day, afternoon time and night. So many of the fish farmers and aquarists are getting worried because their fishes are getting affected by numerous infectious diseases. So if you are looking for a proper solution, this video is for you. So welcome audience and new aquarists to this channel of Namma Bengaluru Fisheries, where you can learn about different aspects of fish and fisheries. Hello, myself Bishwajit Ghoshal, fisheries biologist of Namma Bengaluru Fisheries. In this video we are going to discuss about health management of fishes, particularly in this kind of transitional seasons and weather. What happened? Now the season is transforming from summer to winter. So many of our farmer friends and aquarist friends, those who are doing table fish culture or maybe ornamental fish culture, they're experiencing numerous diseases because of fluctuating temperature and fluctuating pH. Basically, why it happens, particularly in this month of September, when seasons get transformed from summer to winter or winter to summer, then we can experience a lot of fluctuation of temperature in the morning time, in the afternoon time, and in the evening and late evening and night time. Huge temperature drop after the evening. Okay, in afternoon time we are facing a very high temperature, and sometime we are facing cloudy weather with heavy rainfall. So that particular fluctuating season weather and temperature give chances to the opportunistic pathogens to attack on the immune system of fish. Actually, what happened now? The immune system compromises. Whenever there is fluctuation in temperature or pH or in water parameters, the fishes feel in stressed condition. They feel like they're in stress condition. So what happened? They stop feeding after evening. Okay, if you give feed after evening in some temperate areas where temperature falls below 20 degrees Celsius, then especially it happens. They show their normal activities in morning time and midday. Okay, but due to the temperature fluctuation between the midday time and night time, their immune system gets suppressed by various infectious agents, especially fungus, virus and few bacteria, few opportunistic bacteria. So what kind of diseases can be seen now? We can see white spot disease or itch disease, what we say. Okay, we can see tail and fin rot disease. We can see dropsy, swollen abdomen disease. We can see internal parasitic attack. We can see numerous scars on the fins and scales and skin, which is usually a sign of bacterial attack. We can see cottony growth, which is a sign of a fungal attack. We can see eaten fins, which is a sign of again fungal attack. Okay, we can see erratic swimming or lethargic movement. Okay, the internal organ damage, that is a sign of viral attack. So different pathogenic agents having different symptoms, though there may be some similarities. Ask me, what are the common signature symptoms of bacterial attack which generally happens for attack fishes? Like in case of epizoottic ulcerative syndrome, in case of aromonas attack, in case of vibrio attack, in case of columnaris attack, in case of bacillary necrosis. These are some common bacterial diseases. Okay, so it is very difficult to diagnose the specific disease, but by diagnosing some symptoms, you can assume that yeah, the fish may be maybe my sick fish got affected by bacteria. What are the symptoms? As I said, rotten tail and fins with reddish patch. Okay, tail, on fins and on skin. You have to, now you can check the gills too. You can see some red, deep red patches on the gills also, with maybe with eaten up gills. Some white colored film, kind of thick film on fins or on skin. Okay, that is also symptoms of bacterial attack. They will stop feeding, they will move erratically, they will become lethargic, and sometimes you may find scars on the skin or on the scales. Maybe you can find that some portion of the skin is eaten up. Actually, the bacteria, they are colonizing in the particular wound portion of the fish. So these are some common symptoms of bacterial attack. Now, what are the common symptoms of fungal attack? Fungus are generally of cottony appearance, of whitish or blackish or brownish in color. So you may find eaten gills or eaten fins with blackish fungus, or you can find cottony white appearance or cottony growth on their gills and on their skin upon the scales. What are the common symptoms of viral attack? Actually, it is very much difficult to identify viral attack. Still, there are some symptoms or signals. When a fish get affected by virus, especially in this fluctuating season, what happens? First, they will show lethargic, slow movement. They will stop feeding. In case of dead fish, you can check the internal organs are damaged, like pancreas, spleen are damaged very badly. You can see coloration change will be there if the fish get affected by the virus. So certain kinds of cichlids fish, like for tilapia, for African cichlids, there will be deep coloration, deep stripe formation will be there, but is not so natural in case of them. Suddenly you will find some deep colored or blackish kind of fish inside your tank or inside your pond. Okay, now apart from this infectious pathogen, your fish may get affected by parasites, internal parasites, like flukes, like trematodes, like some protozoans. So what are the common symptoms of internal parasitic attack? There will be shrunken abdomen part. Okay, maybe there will be swollen abdomen part. They will stop feeding. They will settle down at the corner of your tank or at the surface of your tank, and they will show some stationary movement. Okay, means they will stand in a particular place, and they will move their fins and tails without showing much activity. These are the symptoms of internal parasite. They may show some ribbon-like poop also. Okay, and what about external parasitic attack? You will find the live parasite sticked upon the gill or on the scales, on the beneath the scales of the fish. You have to check that, because sometimes in external parasite attacks also shows bacterial kind of symptom, means red patches, because they are sucking the blood. So you have to be careful. In order to manage the health of those fishes, what should we do or what we can do as a preventive measure? I'm not talking about therapeutic measure, I'm talking about preventive measure. First, regularly, particularly during the time of evening or late afternoon, we can change 10% or 20% of water every day. That will like manage the temperature of the water. That will stop the fluctuating temperature of water. Okay, or we can recirculate the water by using air pump, wave maker, or a fountain kind of thing. Next, we can use raw salt, like what salinity generally we maintain 0.5 ppt to 0.6 ppt. We can little bit, we can raise the salinity. In case of catfishes, generally we maintain the salinity 0.4 to 0.3. We can raise the salinity up to 0.5 ppt to 0.6 ppt. Means what is necessary? Addition of raw salt in your water. Okay, and that will stop many, like raw salt is having antimicrobial property itself. Okay, now with food we can mix the juice of raw turmeric and juice of garlic especially. Okay, that garlic juice and turmeric juice act as an immune booster, as well as with that we can use vitamin C and B complex too. Actually vitamin C is immune booster for us also. Okay, so these are some natural remedies which we can use to boost up the immunity of fishes. And for some preventive dose, we can use certain antibiotics also. Like with feed, we can use 10 to 20 mg of oxytetracycline antibiotic, 3 to 5 mg per I'm talking about per kg body weight per day dose. 3 to 5 mg of enrofloxacin. Basically these two are the commonly used antibiotics in aquaculture, oxytetracycline and enrofloxacin. If you don't find them, you can use other also, like you can use azithromycin, you can use little dose of amoxicillin also, you can use little 5 mg dose of neomycin also. Okay, generally in pet store you can find enrofloxacin and oxytetracycline. If you don't find them, you can go for other antibiotics too. Okay, and for fungal attack you can use fluconazole as a preventive doses, again 5 to 10 mg. Okay, I'm not talking about the therapeutic dose, I'm talking about the preventive dose, and I think that will help your fish. And obviously when you are dosing them antibiotic, obviously you have to use vitamin C with multiminerals. Okay, that will boost up the fish immunity, and that will give fish a stress-free environment. So that is how we can check the effect of bad harmful pathogenic attack.